Hi everyone, welcome to my studio in the heart of Derbyshire in Buxton. If you've done the pastel challenges, then hello again from the studio in Derbyshire. Now, what we're going to be doing in this pastel workshop is something slightly different. So if you're involved with the challenges, you'll know it's 10-minute videos, they're quite quick and it's very intense. This will be equally intense, however, the videos will be longer, which means you'll have more time to see what I'm doing, more time for me to explain, and hopefully be more in depth than previous experiences. So with that in mind, what I thought I'd do is working on this wonderful sky here. Now, I've done this piece a few times, not this particular photo itself, but I've done interpretations of this sky regularly. Ever since I took a photograph of this sky, I've been fairly obsessed by it. And I do tend to do that. What I tend to do is work on a similar sky. Because I've taken quite a few photographs of it. The sky was changing all the time. It was moving. It was quite windy weather. So I felt like I wanted to do it quite a few times to really capture all those different aspects of it as I was working. So with this piece here, why have I chosen it? Well, I really felt that first of all, the colours are amazing, aren't they? Really fantastic colours. And it's me I keep coming back to and thinking I want to revisit that again and really push and try and really capture that feeling. So I thought it's some great colours to work with. We can really explore some of these wonderful transitions. So if you've done the previous challenge, you'll know I talk a lot about bridging colours, harmonious colours, the rule of three, all that sort of thing. So we can really look at these again. But in this occasion, rather than working quite subtly, we can really go for it, really go to town. So if you enjoy vibrant colour, I thought it's a bit more dynamic, less precise, a bit more kind of energetic. We can really push what the palette can do with pastels and how wonderfully vibrant they can come across and really have a lot of fun with it. It's fun, I think it's fun, this sky. So I want to have a go at it again. So we're going to look at this. We've also got some challenges here, some interesting challenges like this window of light here, this vibrant bit here, and what on earth to do with the foreground yet again. If you're involved in the pastel challenge, you will know that the foreground's always a challenge because the camera's getting fooled by the light. In this instance, there are some buildings on the horizon here. It's the field behind where I live. So I literally was out with the dogs. The sky did that. I was like taking photographs quickly. It was moving and changing. The landscape wasn't this dark. So I'll probably talk you through other approaches to this and how we can interpret and change. And again, if you're involved in the challenge, and I keep saying that, I do apologise for that. If you weren't, then the challenge is free. Go back and do it if you want to, but otherwise ignore those comments. I want to discuss interpreting and changing that. Now, I've done a smaller piece, which is not going to be the piece we do, it's a version of it. And as you can see in this one here, what I've done is I've changed and interpreted the foreground very much so, just to focus in on the movement and the colours and the autumnal tones of the landscape. And what I've done though is not an imaginary landscape. What I've done is taken the landscape I know that's beyond that hill, so beyond the hill and these couple of buildings that are here, beyond that are these hills here and this movement land and these walls and these little groves of trees and so on. So it's taking two or three things and putting them together. So part of our workshop will be not just faithfully copying, which we don't really do we? It's not about faithfully copying, it's about taking the essence of it and interpreting it in our own way. And that was one of the amazing things about seeing everyone's work with the previous work that we did. It was seeing how it changed and evolved. People put things in their own interpretations and so on, their own adjustments for the landscape, different mountains, different things. It was really worked well. So we'll have a lot of fun with that, I think, and play with the composition there. So a lot to focus on, but hopefully a lot of fun because it's wonderful colours to play with and really good fun. Now, the key thing will be which pastels we use, which surface we use and so on. We're going to be working on the same surface as last time, and if you haven't done it before, you'll know no, that's not right. If you have done it before, you'll know. If you haven't, it's the Clairefontaine pastel matte surface. It's the same one as this. Now, I've got a piece here in the studio and I'm going to be putting it on well, not this board. This is where I normally work at a slope here. I don't know if you can see the table, but it's a draftsman's table, so at a slight angle. I'll work flat for the video purposes so you can really see what I'm doing quite clearly. And we'll work from the sky set, but we might add in a few more. Hopefully not. I think most of the sky set has, I think, virtually everything we need here, so we should be fine. So if you bought the sky set, you're good to go. So I'm really looking forward to working with you, looking forward to interacting with you on the community pages, and we can work out what we're doing and answering questions and so on. So please join me in this challenge here, doing a workshop based on this wonderful dramatic autumnal sky. It won't be too difficult, you'll be fine, be all right. And also, by the way, I apologise if you can see any mess behind me in the studio. Okay, I had an art show bomb go off in here in July and I haven't been in here to tidy yet. So you're not allowed to look over my shoulder, so this bit is out of view. Okay, you can't see that at all. So look forward to working with you, and let's get on with it.